Pokémon Violet. This is a game that I have struggled immensely to make any kind of meaningful content of in this particular channel. When it initially came out in 2022. When it came out in 2022, I tried to do like a full-on live stream of my entire experience, and I had 2 different live streams. And I tried to be as optimistic as I could, despite the myriad of problems that were apparent with the game. And then after several hours, I suddenly lost all my progress because the game randomly decided to crash. And so that highly discouraged me from continuing to play. Or at the very least, continue to stream it. I did end up finishing the main story on my own time. And then a few months back, I decided to cover the first wave of DLC for Pokémon Violet in another live stream, to cover the land of Kitakami. The first live stream went okay. The second live stream did not, and it has ruined Streamlabs OBS for me to this day. That's how bad it went. I have not had a good history of actually successfully streaming this series, so I'm not going to. Instead, what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna play the game, and I'm going to record myself just manually doing it from start to finish, with recorded commentary and all. Okay? I'm sorry for those of you who are thinking to yourselves, oh man, really, he's interrupting another Let's Play for another thing. Yes, I'm doing this. So we're going to take a brief hiatus on Pokemon Fire Red. Don't worry, it will come back, just to cover the new DLC for Pokemon Violet. It is my intention to get it done by the end of this year, so that way by 2024 we can just hop right back in to the content that we all know and love in the form of Pokemon Fire Red. But regardless, I intend to take this as passionately and seriously as I reasonably can, despite the fact that this whole game has just been an absolute nightmare to do. But regardless of how you feel about the game or how I feel about the game, I hope you enjoy the video and enjoy seeing me react to the new things that Pokemon has provided us. Enjoy! Alright, let's do this. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Master Griffin? Hi, Director Clavel. My mind certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there's something we must discuss. Master Griffin, you are about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know the Unova Regent's Blueberry Academy, I presume? Of course. Indeed, tales of your school trip to Kitakami with the Blueberry cohort have reached even my office. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine, and he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's director would specify you by name. So, I think it's best you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He's admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry, I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, I ask that you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. Alright, let's go see the professor of Unova Academy. I'm gonna assume that he's gonna be in the front of the facility. Who do we have here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who were you again? The name's Griffin. Oh, that's right, you're Griffin. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait, just a moment, Director Cyrano. Oh, hello there, Veli. Veli, you're lovely as always. Didn't realize who you were here. Of course I'm here, as director of this academy. Where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, he is, but... I do apologize, Master Griffin. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Cyrano. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Griffin specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Veli. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... Why did I put in that request? I like this guy. Oh, that's right. The school trip to Kitakami. Griffin met some of my students there, didn't he? Yes. One of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Cyrano. I just love for you to visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Cyrano, is that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to go, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Griffin, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Oh, of course, I never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more that you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to Blueberry Academy. Well, it's the middle of the night currently outside, but forget it. Are you ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Heck yeah, my guy, let's go! Great, then let's get going. The hidden treasure of Area Zero. Trademark. It's like, seriously, did you have to put the trademark there? Part 2, the Indigo Disc. Ta-da! We're here! Welcome to my grand Blueberry Academy. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color.
Blueberries are f***ing purple!
Let's see, what else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? How do you know Director Clavel? Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's, Director Cyrano and Director Clavel got to know each other through their postgraduate work at the same university. There are colleges here? Or at least that's what I've heard. Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? I love her design. It's so simple, but it's adorable. Oh, no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Griffin here is part of the exchange program. Make him feel welcome, eh? Hold on. This is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Cyrano to remember the name of a new student. Ha! Just call me out, why don't you? Can't English. Actually, I got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? Oh, you want me to do it? Well, yeah, you know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please, don't take it like... It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Cyrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. And it's just not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about. Before anyone else can. That decides it. I will take on this task. Excellent. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge and to the entrance. On you go. All right, looks like we're making our way to the entrance of Blueberry Academy. Already seeing some cool stuff here. I have very mixed feelings about the concept of a somewhat underwater school, but you know, should not judge a book by its cover. I'm sure it's a really cool facility. Torchic is now officially back in the game, so that is always a good thing. Torchic is literally the best starter Pokemon. This is the entrance of Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on this central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Dr. Cyrano, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing over you. Even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about in the stands. And there's one other quality at our school that you'll likely find very surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Really? Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. We developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? It actually kind of does. I want to see how you do this in the middle of the ocean. Sir, I think it would be easier to understand how all this works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought. Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle. What? Right now? Why not? I like to see what Griffin here is capable of. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the Elite Club we have going on here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. Who's your father? Hold up. Who is your father? I bet you'll learn a thing or two. Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right. Give me a good show now, you two. I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Cyrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way he'll move on with the tour until we've given him his battle. Besides, I have to admit, I'm a little excited myself the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try to get to know each other a little better. I need to know who she's related to. That's all that matters right now. Challenge Pokemon Trail. Whoa! This is a remix of the Unova battle theme. Oh, that's really cool. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. I think we'll be fine. Oh, would you look at that? You go right to those type with his precision, don't you? Of course, you bring up the whole matter of the type. Oh, and of course it does have a bit of a remix to it. Looks like my strategy isn't working. Guess it's trying to go out with pure strength. Alright. Is she related to Clayton? Escrow Trudy, let's shake them to their core. Ooh. The power of has not worked in this situation. Oh right, it knows Grass Knot. I forgot. Why does it know Grass Knot? Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular, you really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen Terrestrialize one of your Pokemon though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. Well done, both of you. You really battled out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You feel like you fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part. There we go. Nice and nautical. Though I could probably do with a different hairdo. Suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. You obtain an Indigo style card. Ah, very nice. So now we can get more swag from certain boutiques and hair salons. I should give a few more options when you visit shops and salons such as in Paldea. Now that you looked apart and hopefully feel it too, why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, a world-famous terrarium. Welcome to Blueberry Academy. You can get to the school facilities using the gates on either side of this deck. So I can just walk in. Ooh. This place is pretty big. And of course it does have the blueberry transition, even though, you know.
Blueberries are f***ing purple!
But we'll ignore that for now. Ooh, loving the music. Okay, good, I can get on. Well, never mind. I cannot. This is it, the part beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. I designed it all myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. We have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. That's a lot of details. Then off to the right, you see the breezy tropical coastal biome. Don't mind the fact that the floor partially disappeared. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Not wrong. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We sure put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Griffin, which biome tickles your fancy off the bat? I like the coastal biome, personally. Goodness, really? It seems you and I will get along just great then. That's my favorite, too. The breezy atmosphere is just so calming. If you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Cyrano, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? Huh? But don't you already see that? Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though, I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it? Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put it all together, so I'm not certain myself. That's what I thought you might say. Practical Battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Oh, looks like you're just in time to see a class session too. This is too good a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, Griffin? You can get your first taste of our school's classes. Sure, let's go ahead and do this. Teehee, I do love to see that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. Terrarium map has been added to your map app. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own, and I think it would be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So, yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own. Well, it doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Wait, sir, but I've made sure that a dorm room has been all set up for you, Griffin, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh, yes, and one other thing, could you open your Pokédex app for me? The Blueberry Pokédex has been added to your Pokédex app. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go Sawsbuck wild. Ha! It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. Hello again? Hey, wait a minute, don't I know you from somewhere? That's right, my old partner. How are you, partner? I mean Griffin. Whoa, Perrin! That's right, good old Perrin is still kicking around. You doing well yourself, eh? I sure appreciate all the help you gave me back in Kitakami tracking down the Blood Moon Beast. I never thought I'd bump into you like this. How about I teach you a new pose to celebrate? Learn the looking good emote from Perrin. Oh, but what about that Growlithe I entrusted to you? Is he doing alright? Hope you put him on your team sometimes to do a bit of adventuring together. Yes, I totally did that, and I completely replaced my starter Pokemon to do that. No. Aww. Oh, I want to pay you so bad. So, you're here as some sort of exchange student, huh? Nice. What a coincidence. I just started working here, as a photographer, of course. That's amazing. Yeah, it pretty much is, right? Though, I'm still sort of waiting to hear if the school likes my work, to be fair. They say they want snapshots of the terrarium, and the students are all for upcoming marketing stuff. And so how about some photos of you? Ah, speaking of photos, I got a hot tip I could let you in on. But if I told you, I bet you'd just go running right off. How about this? I'll snap some candid shots of you catching tons of Pokemon in the terrarium. Don't worry, you won't even notice, I'm nearby. If I make enough headway in my work by the time you register, say, 200 Pokemon in the Blueberry Pokedex, I'll share that hot tip. Oh god, we're gonna be here a while. I gotta do it, but we'll get there when we get there. Hello, Blitzel. Oh my goodness, hello, Rhyhorn. Oh, they're using the Univo battle thing. That's cool. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of Pokemon that we're going to need to catch. But I intend to get them all. Well, or at least 200 of them. Venomoth, you are looking great, Venomoth. I just want to say for the record, you are looking fantastic. We'll show every aspect of it, but, you know, I'll show what I can. Quick balls make this so much more efficient. Man, Scyther, you are such a good Pokemon. In another time, in another place, I might use ya. Alright, Venonat was caught. Oh! Alright, sweet, we got Dodrio. That's one less Pokemon that got evolved manually later. It's the OG Tauros. I'm pretty sure that we've caught the Paldean Tauros, but not the Cantonian one. Thank you for your cooperation, Tauros. Oh my gosh, so many new Pokemon to get! This is ridiculous! Alright, Trapinch was caught. Bye, Brava! Oh, critical capture, let's go! Alright, we have Deerling, and I see Sawsbuck on the horizon. So I wonder, in the case of Deerling, because seasons aren't really a factor in this game, will Deerling's appearance change depending on what specific environment I'm in? Because that would be sick. Oh, that's really cool. They have like little, like, actual sand pits for a Trapinch to hang around in. That's really cool. Alright, come on. Critical capture, baby. Yeah! Critical capture the Flygon. Zebstrika! You are actually looking real clean, my guy. Oh my gosh, so many Pokemon to get! Hi. Hi, Tauros. Hi, Executor. Welcome to the party, friend. Tauros, are you serious right now? Lay off! Oh. You, I don't mind pulling my attention away for a minute. God, okay, you know what? That one's on me, but still, get out of here! Okay, and we're hopping over the wall. Oh, the music changes depending on which specific area you're in. Oh, so many Pokemon to get. We need to focus, though. We can catch more Pokemon at another time, but if we don't try to make progress with the plot, then this video is going to get boring, and I don't want it to get boring. There we go. All right, enough catching Pokemon for now. We're going to continue with the plot. Oh, Griffin! You didn't have any trouble finding the place. It was fine. I'm so glad to hear it. Alola, everybody! Shall we get started? Yay! Alola references! Love it! Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climb we've recreated here at the coastal biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokemon you'll find living here, adapted for such weather. One subspecies has even grown exceptionally larger than in many other regions, thanks to all the light it's exposed to here. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have completely different appearances depending on the region. We call this variant a regional form. And that brings us to today's task. I'll issue you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. When you've got one, come and report to me. Now, get catching! Alright, looks like we're not quite done catching Pokemon yet, but that's not a bad thing. Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go, don't overthink it, just do your best for this first class. So we need to find an Alolan variant of a specific Pokemon. That can be done. Yeah, the Sawsbucks do change depending on which biome you're in. Alolan Grimer! That works for me. Of course, Alolan Muck is number 69 in the Pokedex. Why would it not be? Did you manage to catch an Alolan form Pokemon for me? Yes. That's one, alright. You have without a doubt got yourself an Alolan Grimer. See, Grimer were brought over to Alola to solve the garbage disposal problems there. Over time, the Grimer ended up in this form. Wait, Griffin, you already finished the assignment? I was really motivated. So battling isn't your only talent then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon too. It's easy to see how high-level students must be at the Uva Academy. Alright everyone, gather around. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for this class lesson. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. Man, really gets upset with homework. I would love to have catching Pokemon be my homework. So, Griffin, what do you think of your first Blueberry class? It was easy, let's be honest. My word, so the classes at your academy are even more demanding? Oh, I'm supposed to go make an appearance at the club room. Shoot! I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or just BBQs for short. Of course they're called BBQs. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles, or to catch specific Pokemon. Those sorts of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be or where you'll need to go to carry it out. But if you can do what's asked of you, you earn Blueberry Points, also called BP. BP is kind of a school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, long and short of it is that you should do BBQs to get yourself BP. BBQs are special quests set up to support students' extracurricular pursuits in Blueberry Academy. If you can complete these quests sent to your Rotom phone, you receive BP. You can check which quests are currently available by pressing the right button when you are out and about. A max of 3 quests will be displayed by default. Each time you complete a quest, a new one will be added to take its place. Every time you clear 10 quests, a special bonus quest will be unlocked. You can also help your friends with their quests if you're playing together in a Unicircle. I am not doing this. Blueberry Points are points that can be used like cash at Blueberry Academy. Use them to make purchases at the school store or the student cafeteria. You also donate BP in the Elite Club to support other clubs. And that's it for me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy. Hey, this is Griffin's phone, right? It's me, Carmine. I heard the news. You got picked from Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right? Ha! One of my teachers told me. Never thought we'd be fellow students at BB Academy. Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Now let me think. Where can we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's a space called the Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know it's good for you. Alright, and I think we'll be doing that next time on Pokemon Violet. See you guys then.